job's done, and it's going to be a two-way split.
Job's done.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of noticed job's done because all of Denver is up in arms. What did you guys do?
All right, everybody, we're going to open up with some action right away for this evening. Let me set the whole scene for you, really get you involved here. We're in the free city of Denver. We're with an unknown Shadowrun team, and they had been contracted to break into a corporate facility and grab the data from the terminal. Everything was going exactly to plan, and we all know that not everything always stays that way. As soon as they got the information that they needed and got it stashed away, ready to get out of there, someone trips the silent alarm. Guns start blazing, stuff starts dropping from the ceiling. We join our intrepid runner team, who is now definitely in the Drek, and we'll see if they can make it out in one piece. For this evening, we are going to be dealing with two of this runner team. The rest of them will be handled by me. And this evening, we've got Brass and Ghost.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
All right, Brass, you're inside the building. The alarms have gone off. You can hear the heavy armored footsteps of guards running down the hallways. Your mage, and the Street Sam are now booking it down the hallways, and you can now hear gunfire as you're running. You're running down the hallways, and then they're just firing.
Okay.
You can feel bullets just whizzing past you.
Am I faster than these guys?
What is your quickness?
That would be 4.
You're a little slower than them.
Wait up! Come on, we're all getting out of this together. Come on.
Brass, you've got to pick up the pace. You're the one that's got the pack on. Come on.
I'm working on it. And I'm gonna try and just double book it, trying to figure out our way out of here. That's gonna incur less gunfire.
Gotcha. Give me an athletics roll while you're doing that. You're definitely taking off and catching back up with the other two. As you do that, from a side hallway that you guys are running down, you just watch as your mage suddenly gets tackled to the ground by some guy in full dark armor. As he tackles to the ground, you hear kind of this scream from your mage, and there's blood that starts to gush from their neck as this guy in black armor is just chowing down.
And I'm looking at the Street Sam. Did we get told about this in the dossier?
Frag, no! What is that?
I'll send letters to your family and your loved ones. Don't worry about it. And I'm running.
As you do that, the Street Sam, I got your back. Go! And he just tries, eat lead!
Guy's been watching too much Call Combat, mate. Drek will rot your brain. And I'm running.
You've got the Street Sam firing down the hallway. He's got bullets that are dinging off the armor. They're not making a dent in the guy that dropped from the ceiling. Brass, as you're running, make me a reaction test.
Oh.
You're looking for target number 4s, please. You're able to react as another technology guard has whipped around the corner and is bringing his gun up to point at you as you're running at him, what would you like to do?
I punch him in the face.
All right, let's get that haymaker. So you're running, you rear back, and there we go. Throw that punch, connects hard with the guy's jaw, twists his head, and he ends up firing into the ceiling from the shock of you punching him that hard in the face.
Okay, and he's still is he still cool?
Well, it knocks him out of the way, so you can keep going.
Okay.
He was trying to catch you off guard and spray down the hallway to try and get you to dodge, but you keep on trucking and put that full weight of your fist into
Can I
his
grab
face.
his gun while I'm running?
I will give you a quickness test to try. All right, you can grab the barrel of his, or the underside of the gun as it kicks up and he's firing at the ceiling.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna try and toss it further down the hallway as I'm running.
Okay.
Can I make a call while I'm running? I have a wrist phone.
Yes.
Okay.
Who
As
you
I'm
calling?
I'm gonna call Ghost.
Okay.
Okay, so as I'm running and I put the phone up, I'm saying, Ghost, quick update. Things have gone horribly wrong and we're gonna need some help. So if you got anything in the tank, let us know right now.
Well, I can't really cover you with my aerial drones because you aren't outside.
Wait, huh? You can't just fly in here?
There's a thing called signals.
You know, it's very hard to tell if you're being overly sarcastic because your little tin can voice. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get some airspace and I need some help.
Always sending the dog. You sure you want that?
And I'm looking behind me as are there people starting to like pile up as far as like more guards?
Well, Ghost can hear the automatic gunfire in the background on the phone.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's like entourage of baddies coming my way or not.
The guy in full black armor is engaging the street Sam in the hallway as bullets are still being fired at both of them.
Oh, okay. I say release the hounds, huh?
All right, Rover inbound. Hold tight, boys.
And I'm trying to run for some kind of cover.
All right, well, you're making your way back through the way that you came. That's the best way that you know how. You're eventually going to come up to some double doors, and it looks like they're being remotely closed slowly.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I would like to try and... If there's anything I can throw in the door to like kind of stop the closing.
That gun that you threw from the guy is on the floor in front of you. You could try and either kick it into the doorway or pick it up and throw it.
I'm gonna try and pick up and throw this gun into a door.
All right, give me an athletics test. You managed to pick up the gun while running and just kind of heave it at the door, and it just misses. It just falls short. Meanwhile, in the background, you can hear the scream from your street Sam as you watch as his arm gets dislocated from his shoulder, kind of forcibly pulled down by this dude in armor as his the street Sam takes his sprues that he has ejected and slams them into the attacker's chest. And you hear this weird, gnarly scream. You've never heard something like this before.
From him or the attacker?
From the guy in the black armor.
Man.
It almost sounds bestial.
Sick, love that. Do I have any sign if there is a doggo on the way?
It's coming. Who knows when it's going to get there?
Will I be able to make it to the door before it closes?
Let's athletics test to really put the heat on your feet. try to make it through the door. So you're on your way. You put a little extra oomph in it, and you manage to jump through this door as it's closing. And as it does, on the other side, your heart has to sink just a little bit, because even though you made it through the door, here comes 3 more guards with automatic weapons that are pointed at you, and they're at the end of the hallway.
Hello there, gents. I was trying to find the loo, if you guys know where the war closet is, huh?
And as you're saying that, you can hear in the hallway this click-clack, click-clack, click-clack,
Okay,
click-clack.
as I'm hearing that, I'm like, I hope you gents like dogs.
Barreling around the corner comes the rover drone, full sprint on all 4s. Ghost, what would you like to do? As are you fully dived into the drone?
Yeah,
drone?
I'm full dive into the. This is my Steel Link's ground combat drone. Now, for all of you Shadowrun heads that are out there, I know this is a crawler, but we turned it into a dog for flavor because that's way cooler.
Oh, yeah.
So, rule of cool.
Rule of cool.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any comments on this video about how actually it's got wheels and rule of cool is what we're going with here. So it's a quadruped. But it has the same stats as a Steel Link combat drone.
Actually, the quadruped combat unit was disbanded in 24/7 due to it. Yeah,
No.
But you, no.
So while you're fully dived into the drone, from the sensors and the vision that you get, you round the corner and you can see the friend ID tag pops up on brass at the end of the hallway, and 3 faux ID tags pop up in front of you as you round the corner. They're not facing your drone.
Also, their back is turned to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I think I am going to do then is I'm going to fire off with my Ingram Valiant that is mounted onto the top of it.
Okay.
So,
For the non-Shadowrun heads out there, could you describe what this looks like?
okay. So, basically, like, think it's like, it's 4-legged, like, robot dog. All right. With like a big like faceplate on the front and an SMG mounted on a swivel mount on the back. And then when it opens its mouth, it's got a spot shotgun inside.
This dog's bark is way worse than his bite.
So yeah, I'm gonna open up on these guys with the since they don't know that I'm here with the SMG.
Fire away. Brass, you're at the end of the hallway. You hear the click clack sound of running feet, and then kind of a skid almost sound, and then
Just a spray of gunfire as he twirls around to like duck down for some kind of cover.
well, you start to duck down, and as the spray goes, it would like stop for a second where you would be. No bullets fire, then bullets fire.
Don't trust him. It's gonna take one day when this thing is glitching, and then boom.
You'll watch all 3 guards get pushed forward. They all failed their knockdown tests, so they all fall face forward as they take these this automatic fire to their back. You can definitely see bleeding starting to come from the sides of the armor. They've definitely taken hits, but they've all been knocked down.
Fast, we're leaving.
Oh, but what about our mates back there?
I think they can take care of this themselves unless you really want to go back and get them.
So it is. I am getting shot at.
Yes, there's one single shot that is being fired at you. Would you
I would
like to
dodge? Yes, I would.
Go right ahead. All right. you will clean dodge out of the way.
As this happens, can I turn the drone around and fire at this guy?
The fun part about having a pintle mount on the drone is you don't have to turn it around. You can just on.
Oh yeah, huh.
Sick.
Yeah, see,
It's a really good idea.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spin the gun around and just light this guy up.
Fire when ready. You hear the shot ring out. You watch Brass just sidestep, and you whip the mount of the submachine gun on the back. Fire off your full auto at the guard. He takes every hit. You just watch him writhe on the ground as every bullet connects, and he is just now a bloody pile mess on the floor.
Glad you're on our side.
With a few more quick twists and turns, the alarms still sounding and going off. Brass, you can see the doors where you came in.
Okay. And are they like? Is it like a slide open kind of thing, or is it like a doorway?
Where you guys came in was more of like on a loading dock area, so it's almost like a garage door. And
Gotcha.
I'd say it's about this far open.
Okay, cool. I would
So
like
you
to.
could slide under it if you want.
Yes, absolutely. I would like to slide, and while I'm sliding, I'm holding my hat, my little bowler hat. As soon as I got shot, I checked my hat to make sure it wasn't scuffed up, and I'm like, all right. I'm sliding, holding my hat, holding the bag of the goodies.
Okay. You slide under the garage door. Brass, you slide, hat, hold on, slide under the
Slow-mo.
door real slick. The door closes a little bit more. You hear kind of a shudder, and then boom! The metal on the door wrenches open as this robo-dog leaps through it, kind of shakes its head as it makes it through. And now you're out on the street.
Okay.
What do? The alarms are still sounding.
Stand by. I'm bringing the van around.
All right. Sounds good.
You're just
Now,
gonna-
I'm gonna send a command to Rover
Mhm.
to cover Brass. I'm also gonna send a command to Bullseye to also cover him from the air,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna dive into the van.
Okay. Give me a drive test. Brass, you can hear the screeching tires as this van suddenly appears. You can see it down the alleyway.
Okay.
And as
Okay.
you move towards it, you're being covered by Rover, who's letting out small bursts as more troops from the corporate office are pouring outside. And you're hearing the ting of bullets just ping off of the Rover drone as its armor holds. Every once in a while, you can hear the sharp crack of a rifle noise, and you'll see a guard just drop, a bullet wound through its head.
Okay. All right. And am I used to where this is coming from?
You've seen it maybe once or twice before. It's never a run for you. You guys has never been this heavy.
So am I able to see it? I want to see what this godlike Deus Ex sniper.
All right, so coming like passing over the alleyway, it basically just looks like a pretty large rotor drone. It's got like four rotors. It's nothing really all that special, and it doesn't have a very big profile. But on the bottom, it's got what looks like a modded hunting rifle set up to it so that it's on another swivel mount and everything, but it's just attached to the bottom.
This guy's got a bunch of toys.
Yeah, they're really expensive. I don't want to lose them. Come on.
I'm on it.
Ghost, from the sensors on your van, you can see the outline of Brass as he's making his way towards the van.
All right, well, I'm just gonna hold the van here, and have the drones continue to cover him, and then as soon as he gets into the van, I'm gonna recall him and have him dock.
Okay. So Brass, you're running. You're able to jump into the van. At the same time, you send your retrieval command, and you can peel off, and the drones will follow and attempt to dock. That way, you don't have to hang out nearby and get shot at.
Yeah, as Brass feeling all cocky with all the death drones going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I would say he feels cocky.
Yeah. No, I'm like, everything's okay. Whenever the door opens, he's gonna jump in and sit on the doorway, and he's just flipping the bird at the guards.
All right, Ghost, give me a remote drive test to get out of here. The van peels out, and you make your way through the Denver streets as you can hear the rotor drone reconnect to the top, and the bullseye reconnects to the top, and Rover is ready to jump in back in the back of the van.
All right, I'll slow it up so that he can hop in, and then let him dock, and then I'll peel out again, shut the back doors.
All right. You're 2 runners down, but you're free and clear. And despite the couple bullet holes in the bag on your back, Brass, it looks like everything's still intact.
Yeah, he's gonna have his hand on the roof, as they're peeling out, and he's like, "Well, Ghost, we're 2 mates down. So, what's the plan?"
Sounds like it's a two-way split on the money here. So that's not a problem for me. Let's get this off of our hands. What is As Technology doing in Denver anyway? You know what? No, scratch that. Don't answer that. I don't want to know.
Whoever he is, he sucks.
That was a terrible, terrible joke at the expense of one of your runner team.
A joke? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Uh,
Wow, this isn't a joke.
Yeah.
People died.
I got bills to pay, man.
well, yeah, I know. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you guys can head back to where you had originally planned to meet up afterwards. What do you want to do?
I think we just go drop the package off to the Johnson, and then probably call our fixer, I guess.
Well, the drop-off point is a dead drop.
Okay. Well,
So-
we'll just head straight there. Maybe hit a couple of corners and make sure we're not being followed.
Okay. It doesn't look like you're being followed, and none of your sensors are picking up any kind of electronic monitoring.
All right. Well, I'm gonna send Eyeball, my surveillance drone, out ahead of me,
Mm-hmm.
just to scout the location and get a bird's eye view and make sure that there's no other, they're not following us with a drone or anything like that,
Okay.
or there's not an ambush waiting for us or anything.
Gotcha.
These Johnsons, man, they can
Can't be trusted.
no.
So sending your eye in the sky out ahead of you guys, you can see that there's nothing really around the immediate area. It looks pretty clear. There's maybe a couple bums that are sleeping on some benches that are relatively close, not like right next to where you need to be, but they're in the area. You don't see any other drones in the immediate vicinity.
All right, well, it looks pretty clear. You want to drop this thing off, and I'll watch you from here.
Sounds good. And is this like a big bag?
Well, it's a backpack.
Oh, it's a backpack. Okay, cool. So just casually sling it over, just walking on over. not making eye contact with the homeless.
Okay. So you head over to the dead drop. It looks like it's an old kind of beat up postal mail, U.S. postal mailbox.
All right. Open it up. Put the drop. Close it. Put up the little flag.
Mm-hmm. No, it's like one of the blue ones that you see. So you just have like the drawer open and you could.
Oh, fantastic. Even easier.
Okay. It's dropped off.
All right, well, let's get out of here. You maybe want to call Mr. Knight and let him know that the job is done.
You're going to make me call White Knight.
I got to drive. You want to drive?
You're doing it remote. Whatever. I'm going to go ahead and call our guy, Mr. White Knight.
Okay. A couple phone rings go through.
You reach White Knight. Go.
Hello there, White Knight. Bryce here. I'm here with Ghost, and job's done, and it's going to be a two-way split.
Job's done.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of noticed job's done because all of Denver is up in arms. What did you guys do?
Well, first of all, it was supposed to be a good old milk run, and it was not.
I never said milk. I said snatch and grab.
Same thing. We got something going on there that I have no explanation for, but I am not going to fight a bloodsucker, whatever that is.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you need some biscuits? Is that...
I need White Knight.
Look, did you at least get the thing that you were supposed to get?
Yeah, of course.
If it's there, that's great. That means that you're gonna get money. That's what it means. If it's not there, then there's a whole different kind of conversation that needs to happen.
Thank you for explaining to me how a job works. Yes, I was not aware of this.
Well, good. Sometimes I have to check, especially with the Drekstorm that you just stirred up. It makes me wonder. Okay, Brass, makes me wonder. Anyway, I can't leave you here. You can't stay. You can't stay here. You're too hot. Nobody's gonna touch you right now. I gotta get you guys out of here. You're gonna have to go on a vacation.
Oh, vacation? Where? But where though?
Look, I got a place. I got a place you can go where you can still get some work. So it's a working vacation.
A paid vacation. All right,
Well,
sounds good.
We'll see. I'm gonna need to get you to Seattle. I've got a guy who's in contact with me. He's lined something pretty big up, and he's in touch with another team that's already kind of maybe feeling it out, but they could definitely use some assistance.
A couple of new bloods, huh?
I think so.
Are they going to be more durable than the lot we had?
Well, that's up to you to size them up, and you make that decision.
Yeah. How's it sound to you, Ghost?
How's what sound to me?
We're going to go to Seattle.
What?
We're going to go to Seattle. We're going to get a paid vacation.
Okay. Oh, wait. Is this like something that you're talking on the phone? Because I'm not talking on the phone right now with the.
All right. I'm going to... Is he in the vehicle? Is Ghost in this vehicle with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm gonna go all up in his grill and put my wrist phone in his face, be like...
Well, you're in like the back, and there's like no window or anything.
There's no way to get to the cab, basically.
Fine. Whatever. I go ahead and I just say like, turns out we're a little hot, so we're going to have to relocate.
I guess that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, sure. Are we going to get paid?
Yes, that's the plan.
Okay, as long as I get paid, fine. I'm gonna have to make some calls though. I got some people I got to bring with me.
White Knight's still on the phone with you.
Yes, you're gonna get paid.
He said we're going to get paid.
I'm gonna send you an address. I need you to get there as soon as you can. They'll give you the travel papers that you need so that you could just take a nice leisurely drive and make it to Seattle. You think you can handle that?
Oh, I think we'll be just fine.
Fine. I'll send you the information for where you need to be to pick up these travel papers. Can't believe you. Loud on a quiet mission. Anyway, we'll be in touch.
And then he hangs up.
He's going to kick back. He's going to have his hands behind his head. Another successful mission with no failures.
Yeah, that's how I would describe it too. 100%.
Glad we can agree. Just looking off.
I know the sarcasm isn't coming through in my voice right now, but I'm rolling my eyes so hard.
Don't worry. Nothing but easy work ahead of us, I'm sure.
Somehow I don't think that's going to be the case.
Hey, you know what? You might be able to make a friend or two. I know you've been wanting one of those, something that's not a dog or a robot.
Friends are overrated.
Just sigh as we peel out of the van.
You give him the information of where he needs to go for the drop to get the travel papers.
Yep.
All right. And that is where we will wrap that up with Ghost and Breast on their way to Seattle for their working holiday.
And nothing bad ever happened.
Nothing bad will ever happen again.
What the frag was Technology doing in Denver? I thought GW ran them out a long time ago. When we get to Seattle, I might have to send a secure comm to Crimson Gecko, Frank, the Rogue 404, and Drekstorm. Those guys might be able to dig up something on what that last run was all about. It's going to be rough in a new city. No reliable contacts like Nicholas, Anthony, Tim, John, and Tommy. I always could rely on those guys to watch our backs. I'll have to reach out to Kyle and Computer Sam and Martin when we get there. They know a guy named Nathan. He might be able to help us get settled once we arrive. Might be a good idea to re-up my subscription to the Patreon while I'm at it. Those extra perks could be pretty useful coming up here in this new place we're going to, especially with not knowing anybody. What was the address again? Oh yeah, it was patreon.com/critical_hits. That's the one. There, done. So how did our fixer even get us passes through the Nan anyway? I mean, he might be irritating, but man, he really came through on this one. That guy's pretty good at what he does. Maybe I should thank him later. It sure is pretty country out here, but man, is it boring. Maybe I'll just pull up some Trid while I drive. Ah, there we go. Another episode of SINless should keep me entertained while Oh, Trek, I guess I'll just have to wait until we get there.